Let's see how we can render glass in Godot. First, I'm gonna add a new 3D scene, and I'm gonna disable the sun and add the environment to the scene. And I'm gonna choose an HDRI for our environment so that we can better see the glass. Let's click on the environment and the sky, and I'm going to choose a panorama sky material. And let's drag the photo here. The link is in the description. Let's add a simple cube. I'm gonna press Ctrl A and search for mesh instance. Here we can choose a shape. I'm gonna choose a cube and scale this on the Z-axis, so it's more of a glass shape. Let's move this here. If you want to make a simple glass, you can go here and change its material. Here you can choose what you want. We're gonna choose the standard material 3D. If we add refraction, nothing happens because we need to change the albedo and give it a alpha value. The reason why it's not looking like a glass is that the texture is very rough. You can change the roughness here, and if we drag this to the left, we can see that it looks more like a glass. We can rotate it to see it better, and we can change the roughness if we want to. Let's add a new sphere to see the effect on it. Hit Ctrl D to duplicate and drag this over. I'm going to choose a sphere for this one. And let's do the same for this one too. As you can see, the refraction is different, and you can see the lighting on top of the sphere, which is really cool. This is really cool by itself, but if you want to add some more interest or shape to this, you can actually add normal map texture to them. I made this simple glass material pack, and you can download it from Godot's asset store. The link will be in the description. Before we continue, there's something you should know. These glasses actually show what's behind them. Let's add a new cube to demonstrate. And if we position this behind them, you can actually see the object through the glass. But any object that has the refraction checked on won't be visible behind these. Let's reduce the roughness on this one to see it clearer, and increase the roughness on the sphere. I'm going to increase it about half. And if we rotate our view toward this, we cannot see the sphere. And if I check the cube refraction on, let's add a new material real quick. Even if it doesn't have any alpha value, if I check the refraction on, it's gonna be invisible too. So you can't see glasses through glasses, but you can use some techniques to actually hide these errors. For example, putting the rough one in front of the smooth one will hide the effect a bit. Yeah, that's all about it. And now let's make some interesting shapes. This is Material Maker, and it's free and open source. It is actually made with Godot. We're gonna actually make a really simple normal map. So I'm gonna choose the Voronoi noise here and drag it into our view. And I'm gonna add a normal map between Voronoi and normal. And let's drag the output here to the normal. Now we can see it has an effect on our cube. Let's increase the scale to something like 15. And now we can see the shape. This is actually too strong, so let's decrease the normal map strength here to get something more subtle. If we decrease the metallic, we can see that it has some dot shapes at the center, and we can actually get rid of it by just adding a colorize in between them. Here we can drag the output to the input of normal map. We can choose the smooth steps here instead of linear, and it's gonna make it a bit more smooth. And now there's no dot shape at the center. If you want to learn more about Material Maker and how actually it works, we would really be happy to upload more videos and in-depth explanation about making materials in Material Maker. Let's export this material and use it in Godot. I'm going to click on the file, export material, and I'm going to choose Godot for standard. Here's our material and our normal map. I'm just going to use the normal map here because we don't need the material actually. So let's check the normal map, and I'm going to drag our normal here. And as you can see, we have our texture here, and let's uncheck the cube's refraction so we can see through our glass. I'm going to uncheck the refraction here. Now we can see the cube. You can actually change the size of it, and it's a tileable texture by default. Under UV1, we can change the scale, and by going up, we can see we're increasing the scale of it. Now we can see better. Let's see how it looks with a bit of roughness. Yeah, you can see the effect. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye for now.